Welcome to Torah Anytime, Daily Zohar. I would like to remind you our email address, rabbigaon@gmail.com. If you have any question or suggestions, feel free to contact us. Also, due to the tremendous response that we got on the emails, if you have any questions, we will try, Billionaire, to pick randomly a question from there and then try to answer that at the end of every lecture. So feel free to contact us, or if you have any question, to do so. The Zohar says, "Umoshe haya ro'eh tzon yitro, chotno kohen Midian." Moshe was the shepherd of the herd of Jethro, Yitro, which was the high priest of Midian. Regarding Midian, the quite conflicting concept of who they were and what it was. Some people actually say it is in Saudi Arabia, and the name of the city Medina came originally from Midian. We don't really know, but just bring it as a interesting point. Rabbi Chia patach ve'amar. Rabbi Chia said on the pasuk on Tehillim, Mizmor leDavid, Hashem ro'i lo echsar. Psalms to David, Hashem is my shepherd, and I'm not going to be lacking anything. Klomar, in order to say it, it means Hashem ro'i, Hashem is my shepherd. Haro'eh sheli ro'i is my shepherd. Ma haro'eh manhig et hatzon, umalicham lemir'eh tov, lemir'eh shamen, b'makom nach lemayim. What is it a good shepherd? Leads the herd to a grazing ground that is good grazing. Not all grazing were born equally here. Good grazing grounds where there is water. Not only one brook or creek. Bountiful of them. A lot. Meyasher halichatam betzedek u'bemishpat. Keeps them in line. Doesn't let them spread out. Keeps them in line. How does it do so? Betzedek. Justice. U'bemishpat. He's not cruel. He has to care for them. Af HaKadosh Baruch Hu ktiv bineot deshe. Here so, the Kadosh Baruch Hu in that song, in that Psalms, it says bineot deshe yarbitzeni. Neot deshe is oasis of grass. Ne midbar, neve midbar, bineot deshe basically means to the old hunting grounds, like in the prairies. When, if you ever seen a prairie, and if you haven't, I would recommend to you to see, go to the Great Plains of the United States, where the buffalo used to roam, before they built highways. You have vast areas of grass. These plains are called Neve or Neot Deshe. Deshe means grass. Deshaim are grasses. Neot Deshe, it is a beautiful plains of grass. Mazi yarbitzeni, leharbitz, going to sit down. La yarbitzeni, going to hit me. Lirvotz, it's going to let me settle down. When the animal rests, it's called harbatza, right? Not harbatza, leharbitz is to hit, but lirbotz is to rest. Al mei menuchot yena'aleni, on calm water is going to conduct me. HaKadosh Baruch Hu would not bring you chaos into your life. You bring chaos to your life. Or, should I say, you allow chaos to penetrate into your life. Nafshi yeshovev. It's going to rejuvenate my soul. Amar Rabbi Yossi. Rabbi Yossi said, Derech haro'eh, the way of the shepherd. Linhog betzedek et sono. He needs to be very careful to be appropriately lehanhig, to lead his herd. Le'archikam min hagezel. A shepherd needs to be very careful, so the herd would not go into somebody else's territory. If I have my territory, right? You can't bring your cows or your sheep there. That's called gezel, oppression, stealing. In the history of the United States, there was a whole problem with free grazers. That landowners tried to take over the land and in a way push away those who were free grazing. The land belongs to no one. It was a whole ordeal. Again, if you don't know, make sure you do. Learn it. It's interesting. להנהיגם במישור, to lead them and to guide them into a plain. You don't want to have your sheep, your herd, going up over cliffs and rocks or mountain passes. It's going to be dangerous. You're going to lose them. You can't do that. So you have to bring them to areas that are flat. So you could see it. If there's danger coming, you'll be able to watch out for or warn them or take care of them. A plain area is very good for grazing for animals, not mountains. You're not a goat, mountain goats. Talking about something else. Uvechol et, and how does it do that? Uvechol et, all the time. Hashevet beyado, he has a little stick, shepherd stick, cane. Shelo itu yaminu, small. He encourages them. Don't go to the left. Don't go to the right. Go please straight. We also refer to on Rosh Hashanah kevakarat sono, that call all the creatures of the world, big or small, come in front of HaKadosh Baruch Hu on Rosh Hashanah, Jews and non-Jews alike. Kevakarat son edo, like a shepherd that in a narrow place stands there and makes sure that the herd goes one by one, and he counts them, 1, 2. This is HaKadosh Baruch Hu doing to us as well on Rosh Hashanah to make sure. So you see the analogy of shepherd and herd is very big here, and you can learn a lot from it. Kach HaKadosh Baruch Hu roe et Yisrael. This is also HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Make sure that we don't stray too much to the left, too much to the right. Be in the middle. For it might be very bad for Jews to be radical left or radical right. The Jews should strive to be in the center. Very hard when you're a politician. Davar acher, a different concept. Umoshe haya roeh, and Moshe was the shepherd. Amar Rabbi Yosef. Rabbi Yosef said, Teda, you should know, שכל זמן שהרועה חכם לנהל את צאנו. When the shepherd is wise and conducts his herd with wisdom, הוא מוכן לקבל עול מלכות שמיים. Quote unquote, the sheep, the flock, the herd will be willing to accept Malchut Shamayim, the burden or the yoke or the authority of heavens on him. Therefore, if the Jews don't really behave, look at the leaders. Whoever that will be the leader. A parent, just your leaders. If a congregation does not function, look at the shepherd. ואם הרועה שוטה, and if the shepherd is an imbecile, it's a fool. נקרא תקווה לחסיל ממנו. Hope is away from the fool. There's no hope for him. אמר רבי יהודה. Rabbi Yehuda said, Moshe חכם היה. He was a very wise man. Uvaki linhog et sono. He was an expert in shepherding his flock. In other words, if you look, we'll talk about another shepherd. HaKadosh Baruch Hu always likes that quality of a shepherd in the Jewish leaders. If you can't be a leader if you don't care. You really have to care for your people. You have to understand that as a leader, your job is to serve your people, not the people to serve you because you're a leader. That's not the Jewish way. All, whether it was even Shaul. You know the story about Moshe Rabbeinu when the little baby goat or whatever it was ran away. He went, took care of him, put him on his shoulder. All of a sudden, Charles Heston, you saw the movie. Put him on the shoulder. All of a sudden, only then he saw the burning bush, right? And we went to take care of him. He said, I don't care. Let him run. He's in the desert. Went 3 days to look for him. It's a shepherd. It's a loyalty. It's caring. And so therefore he knew how to conduct his flock. Bo v'reh, come and look. David HaMelech. שנאמר, it says in Sefer Shmuel Aleph, והנה רואה בצאן. He is a shepherd. He's taking care of his sheep and goats, whatever he was doing. Tzon usually means smaller. They're more vulnerable than cows. Tzon, it was a big part of the life of the Jews at the time in Eretz Israel. Goats and sheep. Lelamdecha, to teach you. David chacham gadol haya. He was a great sage. He was a very wise man. V'haya ro'eh tzono badin v'kachashura. He paid attention very carefully that his tzon, like Avraham Avinu, his grandfather. Listen, don't go to territory. He made sure that they graze in areas that were allowed to graze, not in somebody else's territory. He took care. He was a very loyal shepherd. He took care of them. And because of that, lefikach, atzahu HaKadosh Baruch Hu melech al kol Yisrael. He made him a king to all the Jews. Why? Because first of all, he cared. Velama tzon velo bakar. So therefore, why small animals like goats and sheep? Well, why not cattle? Amar Rabbi Yehuda. Rabbi Yehuda said, Israel, the Jews, nikraim tzon. Tzon again, small animals. Shene'emar, because it says in Sefer Yechezkel, ve'iten tzoni tzon mirati, adam atem. You are my sheep. You are my flock of sheep, of goats. You are men. Atem adam. Uchtiv, ketzon kedoshim, like holy flocks, ketzon Yerushalayim, like the flocks of Jerusalem. מה הצאן כשיקריבו על המזבח בשבילם זובח לחיי העולם הבא? What is the tzon, the goats and the sheep in which they put on the mizbeach is for their olam haba, right? So is Am Yisrael should do things for olam haba. Ve'od and more. Haroeh et hatzon, he who shepherds the sheep. כשהצאן יולדת, הרועה נוטל אותם צלעים בחיקו, כדי שלא ילאו ויגעו מוליכם אחרי מותיהם ומרחם עליהם. When a baby goat or baby sheep is born, the shepherd needs to be there to assist them. They're very vulnerable. He would usually take them, keep them warm, bring them to the mother so they can milk, because they're very fragile, not like calves, they're big. So therefore you need to have rachamim. You need to take care of them. You need to take care of the most vulnerable ones of your congregation, of your people. Not the big rams that take care of themselves. Take care of all the little ones. And in order to do that, you need to have compassion. And it says, Kach hamanhig liYisrael. This is a Jewish leader. Tzarich le'anchilam berachamim. Should be merciful. Should care about them. Velo be'achzariyut, not in cruelty. V'chen amar Moshe said, Ki tomar elai se'eu bechekecha vegomer. Moshe said, he said to Moshe, take him, embrace him, and carry him in your arms, just like you would take a baby sheep in your arm, a little kid. You take it in your arm and you carry it because it cannot walk. That's what you need to do to Am Yisrael as well. Carry him like a little sheep. Ma haro'eh et hatzon, the shepherd of the flock, כשהוא רואה טוב, when he is a good shepherd, מציל את הצאן מן הזאבים ומן האריות, saves them from the wolves and the lions. There used to be lions in Israel. It was Asiatic lion, not anymore. כך המנהיג לישראל, so is the Jewish leader. אם הוא טוב, if he's good, מצילן מן האומות עובדי עבודה זרה, he saves them from the nations of idolaters. ומדין של מטה ומדין של מעלה, he saves them from judgment up there and judgment down here. He saves them. He's the protector. ומדריכן לחיי העולם הבא, and guides them in the proper ways so they should merit a world to come, whether there is a world to come in the spiritual world or the world to come to be able to resurrect, to have a part in the world to come after the world was fixed. Kach Moshe, that's how Moshe Rabbeinu was. Neheman haya, he was a loyal shepherd. V'ra'a Kadosh Baruch Hu, and Kadosh Baruch Hu saw that quality in Moshe Rabbeinu, that he cared. And he says, Shekedayu lir'ot et Yisrael. He is appropriate to be the leader, to be the shepherd of Am Yisrael, of the Jews. Be'oto din mamash haya ro'eh et hatzon, with the same passion, with the same compassion that he used to take care of the sheep. That's how you want him to conduct it. Kifi haraui lahem, v'hanekevot kifi haraui lahem. He used to take care of the rams the way it was appropriate to them, not just taking care of the whole flock, but he went down to the details, because the rams need different types of caring than the does, whatever they are, the females, they need different caring. Ones are stronger, ones are, so he went down to the detail to give them appropriate caring. Lefikach, therefore it says, Umoshe haya ro'eh et tzon yitro chotno velo shelo. Therefore it says, he used to take care of his father-in-law, not of his own. It was, his own was something. He took care of others as it was his. Therefore, a leader of Am Yisrael needs to take care of his people, not of his seat. Many people think that once you became into a position of power, that position, whatever it might be, comes with chains and locks, and you attach yourself to the chair, and you never go out of there. You don't need that if you do the job appropriately. And if you don't, you're not worthy of the chair, you're not worthy of the seat. So we need to think very carefully, if the choice was given to us, who we're going to pick as the leaders. And we need to remember that each and every one of us, to himself, is a leader, whether it's his family, whether it's himself. And you have to conduct them as a loyal shepherd. Yiratzon she'Hakadosh Baruch Hu is going to send us, the real shepherd is going to conduct us in the appropriate manner. HaKadosh Baruch Hu will see, will realize that he is the one and only shepherd of Am Yisrael. V'yatzilenu michol tzara, michol ra'ah, v'nichizke l'chayei olam haba. Amen. Ken yehi ratzon. Amen.